are you on top?
We've been having such an amazing time in Sweden, though in this video our time has come to an end. Something about this environment really brings out our creativity, and we find a lot of joy in the small things about this cold and quiet environment. Starting a fire to warm our hands, and fill our bellies of course, whilst hearing stories from Tam and Hannah and their lives here, becomes part of our daily routine. Oh, and the sun above the snow is a scene we'd never tire off. So we've just been on a little bus ride into the town here.
Yeah.
It's flipping well stocked. It's got everything. It's got a big big little town centre, I was going to say. It's got like a decent size town centre, and it's got like loads of shops and restaurants and stuff like that. So we went for a little explore. We got on the bus, which was super easy, and the buses are nice. We fancied a little bit of a stretch of our legs. So we're now walking 40 minutes back to the house, but the road is just this like quite busy main road, and there's no path, so
And it's ice.
and it's icy, so I feel like we're kind of risking our lives here. But Tam did offer to come pick us up, but I think we needed to burn off some of the food we've been eating, didn't we?
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's about 3 o'clock-ish, so it'll be getting dark soon, and we want to kind of make it back before it goes dark, so I don't want to get run over, so we're just getting a bit of a march on.
Are you using your coat for the cars to see us?
Yeah, hoping my coat's bright enough that we won't get run over. We're at the halfway point.
Been walking for what, 20-25 minutes?
Yeah, it's just starting to get dark now, as you can see.
Sun's just gone down. Oh, look at the lights though. I love that they still have like
gorgeous
Christmas lights up.
Yeah, like, are they Christmas lights here? Or is this just lights?
Is this just what they do?
It looks like the kind of Christmas village that we put on like our shelves and stuff at Christmas in my parents' house when I was younger.
Yeah.
And we'd have a little winter village, and this just looks like the real thing.
Yeah.
But it's been really strange because like a lot of people here are quite concerned with climate change at the minute, because like basically their weather is all over the place. Like even this week we've seen it go from like -22 to +6, which is basically unheard of in January.
Yeah, this is like their winter. It's
Yeah.
It's meant to be -20 or more, or like greater, and
Yeah.
they're getting some really unusual. Like you were saying yesterday, it rained last night.
Yeah, it rained last
They were
night.
like, that is, you never hear it rain in January especially. Like, but in winter it just don't rain.
Yeah, very strange weather they've had at the minute.
Don't get me wrong, this snow looks deep to me.
Yeah.
But not for them, not to their standards.
Yeah, and it's weird for us as well, because obviously we felt -22,
Yeah.
and now we're walking in 6. It's like we are
I'm
sweating.
sweating.
We
Yeah.
are absolutely sweating, but like obviously if we're at home in 6 degrees it's not hot.
Yeah.
But here we're like roasting. It's so strange.
Guys,
We keep forgetting to take shots.
yeah, we keep forgetting to take shots.
Yeah, we've done our best, but I mean, look, you guys know how it is when you're walking past views like this. Like, you just can't always remember to film. Look at this. Yoink! This is so embarrassing. You're gonna let me go?
I'm not.
Don't let me go.
I'm doing it for the shot. That was so fresh. But
That
we
was
are
fresh.
at the driveway, which is probably another 500 metres.
There's been very little.
Yes, we're on a beautiful hike. The sun's shining, it's lovely and cold, but not too cold, snowy. And we're actually going to be officially in the Arctic today.
Yep.
So yeah, Bryn's going to have his first time in the Arctic Circle.
I really do hope to spend more time in the Arctic Circle on more adventures, but this is my first time, so it's special, and I'm properly excited.
I'll show you guys on a map exactly where we are and our route and everything, but yeah, we better head off. That is quite a view. But that view, eh?
Literally takes, literally.
It literally does take your breath away.
Takes your breath away.
It's one of your favourite spots, right?
It is one of my favourite spots in the whole of Sweden.
Is this coffee or hot chocolate?
This
Both.
is choc coffee.
Choc coffee.
This is coffee with oh boy. 2 spoons of coffee and 5 very large spoons of oh boy.
So this is like our first stop on this journey, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
This is the stop number 1, and now we've got a 140 something kilometer drive to Jokkmokk, and that is in the Arctic Circle. Bryn.
And that's where I get to go to the Arctic Circle.
And with a bit of luck, we might cross over a couple of moose in the forest and a couple of reindeer on the road. 8 trips out of 10, we see reindeer. But
Yeah.
please, reindeer.
Yes.
Please, I'm asking nicely.
Make some reindeer sounds.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, aren't they gorgeous?
Yeah. So cool.
Little one of these.
Yeah.
So this is the sign that shows we are officially in the Arctic, which is very exciting.
Yeah.
Let's go and get you in front of this sign. Guys, you know I've always wanted a hobbit house. This is it. I am going to live here from now on.
You can kind of see where the tote.
So this is moose and reindeer prints.
You can see how it's round.
So there could be a moose or a reindeer camping out in there, right?
Yeah, yeah. This is the reindeer house. Tam's brought us to this place where there's rapids, and we have got so lucky with the light. The skies have been lit up, purples, pinks, it's so cool. So we're actually just walking down towards the rapids now and hear it in the background, and I think it's going to be beautiful.
So it's about, I think, 3:30 now. And of course, that is basically sunset time here in North Sweden in the winter. So you don't have much daylight obviously to do stuff, but we're really lucky that we've managed to do all these things before the sun has properly set, so hopefully we're going to be able to see the rapids before it gets dark, but we have kind of got to get a move on because it's getting dark pretty quick now. But yeah, it's minus, I think,
15?
15, which sounds colder than it feels, to be honest. Like, look, my face is out.
Yeah.
I've got a face out.
The
I've
camera.
got a lot of layers on, but
The camera definitely feels minus 15.
yeah. Some places are just really beautiful. And there's not much to say other than it's really beautiful, but I feel like that's so boring.
That's exactly how I feel.
YouTubers have so much stuff to say about places.
I don't know.
We're just, you know what, we're just really like, not eloquent, that's what it is.
Yeah, we're not good with our
We're not
words.
good with words, because all I can think to say is like, wow, it's so beautiful. I mean, look how beautiful it is. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? If I was a better YouTuber, I'd probably say something like, oh, and the way the ice clouds are hanging over the tree line, and the glowing oranges and pinks, and the way they contrast against the white snow. It's the stuff that dreams are made of. It's only things that I could imagine in storybooks. You know, it's like not even real. Like, it's like fantasy world.
You're so eloquent right now.
This is just unreal. Look at this over here first. Look at this skyline. Look at that. You've seen anything so beautiful. And then, sorry, I'm rushing you. And then we go this way and look at this. Look at these rapids. Isn't it ridiculous? Look. Oh my God. This is unreal.
I was going to say it's magical. I wish
This is
that
like the
you
most
people
beautiful.
watching could be here to experience
Honestly, this is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. Apart from Britain, obviously.
this. Lies.
And also, I need to go and ask, there's these two girls here who really know their weather.
They're very smart.
Very smart. And they were just explaining to us about the clouds, but we got really excited and wanted to come and get some footage before it goes dark. So we're going to go and ask them what's going on with these clouds, why they're so special. And we'll explain it to you guys after. So you only get those clouds in the polar region, stratosphere clouds or something, and apparently they're super rare. So we're really, really lucky to see them as well. It's absolutely gorgeous.
It's important to know playtime, but it's serious here when it's minus 10.
Yeah.
And that is how we all died.
Yeah.
As our last evening with Tam and Hannah passed, we enjoyed one more feast with chatter and laughter. All that was left was to reflect upon what this experience had meant for our future plans.
So we were just wanting to have a little chat with everyone to kind of explain a little bit more about what we're actually doing here.
Yeah, so obviously we came to Sweden really just because Bryn had never seen these conditions before.
No.
We wanted to see what it's like. We obviously absolutely love it.
I fell in love with this
Fell
place.
in love with it. It's absolutely beautiful. But the more time we've spent here, I think it's kind of ruled out buying a house in Sweden, at least for the near future.
Yeah, they're very reasonably priced. Like we could actually work towards buying a house in Sweden. But the problem we have is we're still limited by a visa. And at first we were thinking, no, it's okay, it's not too bad, we'll just spend 3 months and, you know, it'll be enough. But now we've been here, we're seeing how much work goes into maintaining the houses because of this extreme weather.
Yeah, so we couldn't just have 3 months here and then fly to another country. Our house would fall apart.
Yeah, it wouldn't
if we
last
weren't
long.
here to maintain it.
So yeah, one of the options we actually do have in the meantime is we could potentially just rent in Sweden. So
Yeah.
we could find somewhere we can house sit, we could rent for a month, 2 months, 3 months. And that kind of solves the issue of not having a house but wanting to live here for part of the year,
Yeah.
and that could work really well for
Yeah,
us.
it's a safer option. Like, we could maybe help other people out, like house sitting, pet sitting, stuff like that.
Yeah. There is also the idea that we could sail Talisman back,
Yes.
which is actually an exciting and
That would
fun
be really
idea.
cool.
But the sailing season for Sweden is around 3 to 4 months.
Yeah.
So it is a very short season. And if it was the Arctic winters we wanted, then that's probably not the smartest thing to do to bring Talisman if we were planning on living here in the winter.
Our like more, I guess, immediate life plans is we're just gonna keep doing some van stuff, some boat stuff, some travelling stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, just all sorts.
Yeah, it's a bit
I
of
know
a...
it's so hard for you guys because I feel like everyone on YouTube wants continuity,
Yeah.
and that's not us as people.
The one thing that is like a solid through our videos is that we will always have adventures.
Yeah.
Whether they're on land, snow, water,
Yeah.
ice, deserts, there's always going to be an
Definitely.
adventure.
And obviously, as we said, for this year is going to be one of our most, like, I guess, settled years because we have to be in the UK for just basically to sort out this house stuff, the house that we're going halves on.
Yep.
But even still, we're planning to make it as much of an adventure as we can because we'll still be doing some sailing bits, some van bits,
Yeah. Places
some UK
like this,
travel,
yeah.
places like this.
I just want to say thankful we are for everyone that does watch our
Yeah.
videos as well. With you guys watching the videos and stuff like that, it really makes it worthwhile. And we just love having you along for the adventure. And, you know, filming these videos, it gives a bit of purpose to
Yeah.
what we're doing as well. We would be doing it anyway, but it just adds that little extra sprinkle of magic onto our journey and onto our adventures.
Sprinkle of magic.
It really does look like this.
Sprinkle of magic. We should probably move now because Bryn's probably about waist deep in snow and has probably got hypothermia now.
Yeah, I am wasted.
I bet you can't feel your legs.
What legs?
Right, thanks guys. We'll see you soon.